Hi there, it's Giza, and today I want to talk about the aesthetic. You know what I mean? This or this. If your For You page and the things you see on social media are anything like mine, then you see this kind of aesthetic all the time. This very clean aesthetic where everything is so like well put together. This IKEA furniture that honestly I love this aesthetic. I love it, and I love to watch videos with it. This calm videos of these cool loft apartments where it's very comforting. Like, I love them. I love to watch them. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that aesthetic. But the thing is, at least that happened with me. I used to think that because my room or my apartment, well, my mom's apartment, is not like that, I felt kind of self conscious about filming in it. I didn't want to create content here. I didn't want to show my room because, in my opinion, it does not have that aesthetic that I love so much. And it has a window, like I have a window in front of me, that's my natural light, but it is not like a big window. It does not have a lot of natural light. I film videos in a kitchen, and the kitchen is really dark. The It does not have a lot of natural light, and I love that. I love natural light. That's really important for me, but this is not my apartment, and I never really decorated my room or did anything with my room because I never wanted to stay here for very long. And I won't change it just because I want to have an aesthetic room. Like, this is not even my house. When I have my house, I might be able to do that. But what I'm trying to say is, I really felt self conscious about creating content here. I'm sure a lot of you feel like this. Look, it does not matter if your room or your house is aesthetic or not. It does not matter. I still feel a little self conscious about it. But if you like to create content, and if you like, I don't, it does not matter. That does not define your value or the things you have to say. Just because you don't have an aesthetic life, you can't you can't create those soft aesthetic videos. It does not mean that the content you create has no value. That adds no value to your content. Unless, of course, you want to create content about furniture or interior design. That's different, but it does not have to have that aesthetic. And because I like the videos of that calm, soft aesthetic so much, like, I really like those videos, honestly. I kind of wish my room looked like that. I kind of wish that I could create soft videos like that. But really thinking about it, do I want to create soft videos like that? No, because my content is about comfort, but not visual comfort, honestly. It's about providing kind of a conversation comfort, if you know what I mean. The content you like to watch and that you really love to watch, if you're a content creator, your content does not have to be that. I used to watch a lot of content that I love and think, oh, I want to make videos like this. Like, I want my content to look like this. And every time I did make content and it didn't look like the kind of content I like to watch visually. I like pretty aesthetic content, very perfect and clean. But my videos did not look like that. And I used to beat myself up over it. And I would be like, maybe this is not for me. Like, I was wrong, because just because you like that clean aesthetic content or whatever kind of content you like, that does not mean that that's you. that should be your content. It could be kind of a footprint of what you want your content to kind of look like, but it does not have to be the same. So don't beat yourself up just because your content does not look like the other content you watch. If your content is not as clean or as aesthetic, does not follow this or that, who cares? Do the kind of content you like for yourself and that you feel like it's your identity. Don't create content based on other people's identity. Maybe if you look at it this way, you can find a way to make content that you like and that it is you. That's your content, not other people's content. And I'm just rambling in this video because I really want you to understand. I'm still wrapping my head around it because I'm a very visual person. I'm a visual person and I like pretty things. I like aesthetic things. I'm a graphic designer, so you understand where this comes from. And the message that I want you to get is, if you want to create content, just create content. Don't be self-conscious about your environment, because truly at the end of the day, the way your room looks has nothing to do with the value of your content. And I remember the first time I started making content, I did not care at all. I did not care. And I think back and I was like, wow, I really did not care. But I guess because the things we see on the internet are always like super clean, aesthetic, everything is pretty, like the rooms are all cleaned up and nothing is out of place. Look, I'm gonna show you my desk is a mess. This is my desk. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Look at this. Look. What I'm trying to say is, I want you guys to know that if you really love creating content and doing content, this don't get stuck on the way your environment looks. Or don't change who you are just to appeal to other people. Don't change the way you dress. I don't always dress like this. This is the way I dress at home. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought about maybe I should put some other thing on because I'm always in a hoodie when I'm talking to you. But then I thought, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish here? Why why does your outfit matter for this conversation? It does not. If I was talking about fashion or the way I dress, maybe it would make more sense for me to change just for the video. But no, and fashion is really something that I'm interested in. But this video is about you knowing that this aesthetic, this aesthetic is not, sometimes it's not even real. I know this video is all over the place, but I hope I get my message. Like, my main message is for you to not be self-conscious about creating content and about making whatever you want to make just because of your environment. Because your environment has nothing to do with what you want to share with other people. I think with the internet, it all became so fake and trying to pretend like, let me do this so it looks good on video. And I'm not saying that I don't like it, that I don't appreciate it, and it takes a lot of work to have everything like perfect, like the perfect shot, the perfect this. When I did my first videos, I'm very perfectionist, and the shot, the way I put the camera, I'm very specific when it comes to that. But as I'm making more videos, I'm feeling like, why? I just want to get a message to you. I just want to provide comfort. I I feel happy doing these videos. My environment, the way my room looks, the way my apartment looks, the way I dress, it's not really a big factor in what I want to say to you guys. I just want you to know that it does not really matter. I think that's something that comes from our childhood and the things we experience, because most people make everything about the way someone lives, the way someone dresses, about their value. And your value is only connected to who you truly are at your heart. That's where your value comes from. That's really it. So, if you feel self-conscious about not having the aesthetic and not having everything perfect and all of that, don't feel like that. Create content if that's your passion. Do whatever you want to do and dress however you want to dress. Don't don't get lost in other people's perception of what your life should be or how you should behave to have value, because your value comes from your heart. I hope I got my message clear in this video. I really do. I hope I helped you. If I did, you already know. Leave me a thumbs up and follow your passions. And until then, see you next time.